all you have to do then is primarily take responsibility for your state of consciousness now. Now. Take responsibility, there needs to be just, of course, an awakening where you can say, okay, I will take responsibility now. Some people don't know that there is even the possibility of taking responsibility. That's why you are so important. Once you've seen that, that's your responsibility. Now you know it. At that level, don't realize it, and that's fine. You can't expect the whole world already to be at that stage. It's enough for you to take responsibility, knowing there's still a few millions others who don't know that they can take responsibility because they live in such unconsciousness that they see the entire evil in others. What they see as evil is all in them, and they make half the world into their enemy. It's all out there. They're still, that's fine. Your it's only those are required to take responsibility, you who are up to it. But even those who are totally unconscious still, on the one hand, they don't know what they're doing. Obviously, as Jesus said on the cross, they know not what they do. In other words, they are in the grip of unconscious forces, or unconscious mental emotional streams. They don't know what they do. They cannot be held responsible, and people say, well, they should be held responsible. No, they can't, they don't know what they do. However, the fact that they are not responsible because they can't be responsible does not mean that they do not suffer the consequences of their unconsciousness. So they generate suffering. And eventually, suffering is the fire in which the ego gets burned up, the collective ego and the personal ego. That's the long way, the slow way, the painful way. And then there is a shortcut, which is any spiritual teaching it cuts through that. The painful way, the long way of waking up. More and more suffering. The planet might not endure such a long learning process for humanity. So if the learning process of humanity does not become shortened, it is doubtful that the planet can allow humanity to learn through further suffering for another 500 years, or even 200 years, or even 100 years. So that's, you're responsible for all that.
For years we have been talking about the changes that we would need to see to heal the world and secure the happiness of future generations. But now we know, or need to know, that the time for talk alone is done, and the time to unite, to share, to serve, and to see the change that needs to be has come. As we awaken to the remembrance that we can heal the world, we also remember that it is something that can only be achieved together. For each one of us holds or hides inside our being an essential part of the plan for universal peace. And so we tender this humble plea that for the love of all things known and unknown, you might take a few short moments to hear with your heart the words which we speak. For it is our deepest desire, our life's only path and purpose, to learn how we may work collectively and thereby inspire as many people as possible to enter a new world of peace and harmony together. All around the planet, people are awakening to the reality that humanity and the Earth are now entering a heightened phase of activity on their inseparable journeys of growth and expansion. This acceleration is marked by increasing solar flare activity and by the rising temperature of every planet in our solar system. While here on Earth, time itself seems to be speeding up and chaos mounting as phenomenal shifts occur in our physical and perceptual realities with increasing rapidity. The simplest explanation behind this sense of speeding up is that our planet's vibrational frequency is rising. This event, which many ancient cultures have prophetically termed the quickening, has begun, and it is the greatest opportunity of our times. As our solar system completes a cycle of its journey through the cosmos, we will soon align with a plane that crosses the center of our galaxy. And as our planet aligns with this higher vibrational field, she is showing us the greatest honor by tuning herself to these higher frequencies, thereby becoming a vehicle which will transport those who truly wish to change into a new world and a new age. That said, it is essential to understand that each individual's consciousness must be raised to a minimal level in order to qualify for graduation into the new world. For the key to success at the time of transition is vibration, and one must harmonize with the higher frequencies of the planet if they wish to remain with her beyond the shift. It is therefore imperative to understand that it is only the demonstration of love that shall positively affect a person's consciousness and vibratory rate to the level that they may make a successful transition into the new world.
I will take responsibility now.